Well, I built this spray booth 4, 5, 6 years ago. I've lost track of how long ago. But I've been using it on and off kind of regularly. It's dirty right now. In fact, that one hole is just plugged. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to videotape cleaning it so you guys can see. I bet there have been a few questions over the years. How well does it collect dirt? How well does it do this? Well, we're going to find out. And I'm going to show you. I got my vacuum cleaner up here. I'm going to mount the camera so we can take a look and clean up this stuff. Alright, so be back in a second. Okay, this is going to be a little loud, but the first thing I'm going to do is hit it with the vacuum cleaner. Okay? Because I need to get that dust off this thing before I move it. And this will get some of that dust off the top panel. I'm going to do a better job of cleaning this top panel in a few minutes. A little water won't hurt it. If it does, well, I can go to the store and buy another one. Because, well, this is almost the right size. I don't really remember cutting this panel down too much of what I could have bought at the store. And it does help if I get this cleaner thing at the right angle. You can see it's sucking up a lot better. Look, it almost took that back down to wood. Alright. Let's take a look and see. Yep. That actually cleaned that up fairly nicely. It got the vacuum cleaner attachment all dirty. This is a brand new vacuum cleaner in case someone was wondering. And I do mean brand new. We've only had the vacuum cleaner for like 3 weeks. Let me lift up this panel. Now that I don't think it's going to poop dirt everywhere. It's not. You can see the filter underneath. Now that's a high quality filter. It's an allergen filter. So it's really going to filter stuff. And you can see I left it in there too long because the filter's starting to break and fall apart. So that's not a good thing on my part. Let's see if any dirt got past it. I bet none. And if you can see on the underside of that thing, it's almost spotless. Okay? So you were wondering how well this thing filters dirt. Now you know. There is almost no paint dust underneath that filter. It really holds back the filter well. And if you're wondering, that is a ground wire. That is not a live wire. I'm pretty sure that's a ground wire. If that's a live wire, I am crazy. Nah, that's not a live wire. It's a ground. Okay. So, there's inside the booth. Haven't seen that in a month, about a year. And you can tell, again, it's pretty clean inside here. My fingers aren't picking up a lot of dirt. It feels a little dirty, but not bad. Getting a new filter out. Okay. Again, that is an allergen filter. It is a standard size. So I can go to my big box home improvement store and just pull one off a shelf. That was the primary reason I built my own spray booth. Looking at the commercially made booths, it cost about the same, but the filter material didn't. They wanted a lot of money for the filter material. In addition to that, they also wanted, it would have been smaller for the price I paid. So the filter just slips in there like that. I put that pegboard back on and the spray booth's been cleaned. Pretty simple to do. I mean, really simple to do. It's not very hard to clean this thing. I'm going to want to clean this pegboard up a little bit, though. I'm banging on some things and stuff. I'm going to clean this pegboard up a little bit before I put it back in. As you can see, where the vacuum cleaner didn't get, it's still pretty dirty. And the back is dirty. So I'm going to take some paper towel and some water and just spray it down and wipe it. And there you go. That's all I ever do to clean this thing. The filter traps 98% of the dirt. What it doesn't trap settles on the top of this board, and just vacuuming it and wiping it down does the trick. I might actually take this in the shower. I shouldn't, since it's particle board. You get it wet and it just goes, Pfft. So I'm just going to spray it down and wipe it with some paper towel. I can do that while you guys are watching. I wanted to clean this so I can actually start working on something else. Something else needs some paint. And I haven't cleaned this in a while. So before I start my next project, I wanted to get this cleaned up some. And this is just water. It's not anything fancy. I'm not using paint thinner or something. In fact, I keep this water bottle around to reduce dust. If you spray inside the paint booth with some water before you paint, it helps to knock dust out of the air. And you don't get quite as much dust on your model. And the water in the filter screen also helps collect dust particles. Okay? So that's what that is. Paper towels, yes, they look like bathroom dispenser paper towels because they are. They're $10 a case at Sam's Club. You don't have a Sam's Club. There are places like that around where you live, I'm sure, where you can buy stuff like that. And a case of this stuff lasts me 2 years. My wife won't use them for her household stuff, but I use them in here, and they work great. And I feel like I'm not getting anything wrong for 10 bucks. And yeah, I made this little stand to hold bamboo skewers with. So I have a paint stick holder. There you go. That spray booth's pretty much clean. I'm going to wipe down the walls too, because they could use it as well. But other than that, now, there isn't too much to do for cleaning a spray booth if you maintain it. And if I never cleaned this thing, it would look a lot worse. But it's held up fine over the years, as you can tell. Let me move. I have to put some screws loose. There we go. So you guys can see the back of the spray booth. There we go. All cleaned up. Ready for the next project. Okay? So if you're wondering how you clean a spray booth, well, there it is. That's how I clean mine. Some of you might clean them differently. I don't know. This is inside my house, so I do want it to be fairly clean and good looking. And the cats, well, they won't go near this thing. It smells too much like paint. But if they did, I'd want it clean inside so they're not covered in paint. But there you go. After a long, hard project, I changed the filter. Of course, the filter's $10, $12, but I can buy them at any store. So I hope you enjoyed something a little different. Talk to you later.